Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dr. Vet channel. Come to the livestock world. During the process of raising pregnant sows, every breeder expects the sows to give birth to many babies. But in reality, there are many factors, leading to a small number of piglets born in the litter. So what factors are related to the number of piglets born in a litter, and how to limit the situation that the less number of piglets born in a litter? Now, let's learn about this issue. There are 5 factors that affect the number of piglets born in a litter. Firstly, breeds and genetic characteristics. Most current breeds have been improved to increase reproductive productivity and can have 14 to 20 offspring in a litter. In addition, some breeds are super high yielding and can give birth to a larger number of offspring per litter. In the process of selecting gilts, we are not careful and choose sows with genetic characteristics giving birth to few offspring, leading to economic losses due to low reproductive productivity. In choosing gilts, you should choose reputable companies and establishments whose breeds have complete records and papers of their parents' and grandparents' generations, so that we can know the indicators of their reproductive genetics. The second is care and nutrition, especially in sows, because the process of raising the offspring of the previous litter is exhausted due to lack of care and good nutrition. This leads to poor development of the ovaries, especially the impact of free radicals on the ovaries, causing the eggs to shrink or weaken. As a result, the fertilization process is not high and the number of babies born in the litter is little. Therefore, with too thin sows, we should not proceed with breeding this time, but skip the cycle and take care of the sow to recover and breed in the next cycle. Pay special attention to nutrition. Between 2 breeding periods, the sows should be fed more until the 10th day, less while waiting for mating, and more fed after mating. However, the diet needs to be nutritionally balanced, avoiding pigs that are too skinny or too fat. Third is the mating technique. For sows, 1 to 2 estrus cycles should be skipped because the pig's body is not fully developed at this time. When pigs are in heat, depending on whether they are pigs or gilts, we have our own mating time and technique. In addition, the quality of semen used is also an important factor related to the number of offspring per litter born. So let's pay attention to proper preservation and transportation of semen. After insemination, pay attention to the management and care of sows, creating maximum living conditions and the best nutrition for sows. The fourth is stress. The first is heat stress, especially in the summer for gilts and postpartum sows that are in the dry stage, waiting for mating. Heat stress causes delay in estrus, or signs of estrus not clear. Estrus time is short, not uniform in each individual. High temperatures will also cause the sow to not be highly aroused during mating. At the same time, high temperatures cause high body temperature in the sow, which can weaken or kill sperm. The result of this process leads to low conception efficiency, poor zygote development, and a small, weak number of children born. For sows during pregnancy, high temperatures cause the fetus to not develop, leading to miscarriage and stillbirth depending on the stage of fetal development. During the 7 to 28 days after mating, it is necessary to create an ideal environment to avoid negative impacts. During this time, the pigs need to rest and fully recuperate. During this time, if the sow is not too thin, the sow should not be fed too much. At this time, the suitable temperature for sows is 18 degrees Celsius and wind should be avoided. Fifth is the problem of disease. Normally, damage caused by disease we only see when mother pigs give birth to fetuses, stillbirths, few babies, etc. That's why it is necessary to strengthen hygiene, disease prevention, and minimize the risk of pathogens affecting sows, especially by strictly implementing disease prevention procedures with blue ear vaccines, E. coli. Pay attention to deworming pigs before breeding and periodically mixing antibiotics to prevent broad-spectrum activity safe for sows like Biocillin 500WS from Interchemie, Netherlands. Periodically disinfect barns with safe disinfectant products, such as Virkin S or Dexin Super. Before breeding pigs, Vital 140 or Vital 450 should be supplemented to supplement vitamins A, D, E to help the oocyte develop well. Create favorable conditions for the fertilization process, improve conception rate, and maximize number of offspring born in a litter. In case of slow breeding of pigs, it is necessary to inject Vital 450 for 3 consecutive days in combination with measures to destroy the corpus luteum. Why do we recommend that you choose to use Vital 450? Because if we analyze the ingredients in depth, we will see vitamin E contained in the product helps prevent oxidation, enhances the smoothness of the genital tract mucosa, and the development of egg cells. Therefore, vitamin E helps increase the number of children born in the litter, reducing the number of sows suffering from MMA syndrome, in addition to helping sows strengthen their immune system. Vitamin A in Vital 450 helps develop epithelial cells, enhance protein absorption, and help the uterus function stably during pregnancy. Vitamin D helps strengthen the bones and joints, preventing postpartum paralysis, especially in gilts or pigs with poor mobility. Thus, Vital 450 helps shorten the return to estrus cycle, enhance breeding efficiency, promote perfect egg cell development, and create a premise for high conception rates, well-developed zygotes, and good fertility. In addition, the product also increases the smoothness of the genital tract, minimizes the risk of infection for sows, and maximally prevents MMA syndrome for postpartum sows. The above information also concludes today's broadcast. Please always accompany and follow the channel to gain more useful knowledge. Goodbye and see you again.